Welcome back, guys. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name's Connor, or Thrifted Gems. I am a Vinted and eBay reseller based in Scotland. Buy things online and sell it for a profit. If that's the type of thing you're interested in, please do like this video, subscribe if you're new here, comment down below what else you'd like me to do, and let's get on with the day. So today's going to be, I don't want to say another typical day in the life because it's not. It's a Thursday today, we're off today. What I'm actually going to be doing is, you would have seen from a previous video that I started to control my death pile. Now all that stock has to get photographed and it has to get listed. That's going to be the priority for today. Now we have to do some errands first. Let's get all that done. We're going to go to the unit and we're just going to get stuck right in. Everything's going to go on my pro account. It's all going to get listed for relatively cheap. If anyone wants to grab a bargain, they absolutely are going to do that. So let's jump on, get it done, and let's start reselling our way to Florida. First stop, let's get a haircut because this mop is absolutely wild. Thank fuck for that. Right, perfect. That's us now back in the unit. All the errands are done. I just finished up my intro to the last video that you've seen there. Now, what we're going to do, as I say, we've got this blank canvas, all the stuff here. We know what we need to list, all of it. We know how we're going to do it. We're going to do it one by one. We're just going to get through it. That's the only way we're going to do this. I think that listing pile of Ireland will probably get done later. We've got enough to get through. So, brilliant. Actually just off the phone with Jacob from Best Vintage Wholesale, who has said that he got some stock in for me. So, bought that straight away. That's probably going to come tomorrow. This is Thursday. That'll come Friday morning. Not promotion, just that's who I use. It's very good. It's very worthwhile. Not an ad of anything. That's just who I use. It's literally the wholesaler that I use for stock. So that's going to come tomorrow. It's more Patagonia shorts, it's North Face trousers, loads of different things like that. Just a wee top up, nothing major. But again, I'm using the money that I'm making from the Florida series to be able to fund that. So that £300-400 is going to turn into £800-900. And then that is how we're going to fund to go to Florida. So let's get stuck into it. We actually just got, I know a lot of you probably won't care about this, but if you're a reseller, this type of thing is brilliant. Look at all those bags. You seen in the last video that I was putting the stuff into these type of bags here, which is fine, I don't mind doing that, but you're effectively just double bagging your stuff. So ideally everything just goes straight into a grey polymailer, number on top of it, and then that literally gets sent out, like how this one is. So let's get these bags unpacked. 200 polymailers. I'm pretty sure the size I use for most things is 16 by 12. But having a dedicated station that you can just go and pack an order is honestly so satisfying. Different colour this time. Kind of lighter grey, but very thick, very durable. There you go, 100 good to go. Another 100 as a backup. Once we get through this death pile, I'm probably going to order another couple of hundred, so I'll do that next week. Just as I'm working through some stuff here, what you seen, I'll move you away from the window. What you seen me packing, you seen me pack a Fred Perry polo last night, I'm pretty sure. Instantly sold. So let's quickly get that packed up. A top tip, by the way, if you're using the SKU system that I'm using, where it's just like number based, in the photos I'd take a picture of the number that I've used for that listing, which is fine. I also put it in the description so that you don't need to go into the photos every time and get it out. So 42. Done. And I know people like to do it different ways. Personally, if it's me, I don't like to put the full item description on the bag because you just don't know who's going to see it. So for this Fred Perry, I'm just going to put FP RM. Let's see that. Fred Perry going to Royal Mail because it's a QR code. And then that's it. A lot of likes in that Billabong shirt as well. So stuff like that, that's the kind of thing that's going to get us to Florida all the quicker. And if you're not interested in the Florida series, that's what's going to make you money. It doesn't matter what you're spending it on. Yes, I'm doing it in Florida because my family like to go to Florida, and I'm going to use reselling to pay for it. But it can be for whatever. Like, if you're using this money to live, if you're using this money to save money, if you're using this money to buy your first car, it doesn't matter. You're obviously going to be doing it for different reasons. At the end of the day, money's money. Oh, that's us right now. We're back in the unit. Dropped off a couple of quick parcels here. I think there was 6 there we went. So actually, I'll pop a wee screenshot on the screen just now. Someone bought something like 18 minutes ago and it's already away. So call that service. That's better than Amazon these days. Now we're just going to keep doing it. We've done 24 listings so far. Let's keep making more. Lock in. We've done all those cargo shots that have been ironed. I'm just starting to go through some of this pile here. Get some of them done as well. Let's keep going. A massive thank you to Listing Engine for sponsoring the next part of this video. If you've ever wondered how I list all my stuff on eBay, let me show you. I use something called Listing Engine. Now, Listing Engine isn't just like any of these other platforms that you can cross-list all your stuff to and all that type of thing. This is completely different. Listing Engine, you basically put in the photos and all you need to do is click the first and last photo that you want in that listing, and then it is going to generate you an entire title and description purely based on your photos. So the better the photos that you take means that the title will be optimised for eBay's SEO, the description will be optimised to get you more views, you more sales, and therefore you more money on eBay. If you like what you see here, you can see I can click through all these different options. I can save multiple bulk listings at a time. This is very good for when I'm doing 10, 15 listings a day. You can also see here below that as well that you've got a dashboard that basically shows how many listings you have total that's linked to Listing Engine, what your total expected value back from that is, and how many credits you have left. So if you are interested, please do, just use the link down below. Use code THRIFTED at checkout. There's no subscription required. You can have 50 listings for free right off the bat, and if you need more listings, you can buy them. Easy as that. If you do decide that you need more listings and you want to buy some credits, please do use code THRIFTED and get 30% off your first purchase. I'm very determined to just not do the quick hitters. I need to just go through them all because they're all going to get listed at some point. So I'm doing what I do with wholesale, where basically I'll take out all the good bits and then leave the stuff that isn't going to instantly sell. Like, stop doing that, because those bits that don't instantly sell is what makes up your profit. Just had someone put through bad feedback for me. Item not as described. Look there, it says return cancelled. Sent it a shipping label, didn't send it. Can't win them all. That's another thing that I'd probably suggest as well. If you are doing Vinted, don't get hung up on the negative feedbacks. If you get negative feedbacks, obviously do everything you can for the customer and blah blah blah. Sometimes customers are just pricks. There's nothing you can do about it. That person got their shorts. She obviously didn't like them and they didn't fit her. Said they weren't as described, so I sent her a label for them to get back. She never sent them back. What she doesn't realise is that 1-star review is going to do hee-haw on the 1,300, 1,400 that I've got, so she can crack on. I still get my money. When we go back to the home office, I'll record again and I'll show what the sales have been like, and we'll get an update for the Florida challenge. So this is going to be episode 3 of the Florida challenge. Whilst we're reselling my way to Florida, take my family on holiday. We are doing okay. I need to update a lot of the numbers because I haven't been updating the sheet, to be completely honest. I know where I am in terms of the money and the profit and all that type of thing, but I've not updated the sheet to be able to show you. So we'll go home just now, we'll update that sheet and we'll get started. Right, forgive me, I've got this god-awful headset on, but I've already recorded this, the audio didn't come through, so here I am recording it again. If we look on the screen, we can see kind of how we're doing. I will be so honest, I've been very, very rubbish at uploading the kind of data. I usually do it like month on month, and then I've just not done it, to be completely honest. So I've managed to put in the last week's data, so let's take a look and see what we've done the last week. You can see in there revenues 1,550 quid, profit 717. So that's just for the last 7 days. It's actually unbelievable what you can do in just a week's time from flipping the same thing. So in the last week, I mean, you've seen me do it. In the last week to 10 days, I've been flipping the odd pair of trainers and I've been flipping shorts. Branded shorts, especially Patagonia shorts. I've been selling 10 or 12 pairs of them a day. Like, you've seen it in the videos. I'm making like 10 to 12 pound profit on them a day as well. So 7 days, £100 profit a day, perfect.
The summer hype is well and truly here, and this is absolutely the time to crack on if you're a reseller. If you're not a reseller and you're thinking about starting, buy shorts, buy t-shirts in the summer, buy jackets in the winter, buy jeans in the winter. You can't go wrong. You can sell trainers year round, but if you were to look for clothes, it'd be shorts and t-shirts in the summer, jackets and trousers in the winter. That's just a kind of update. If you take that, you times that by kind of how well we've been doing lately, that £1,500 revenue, we're probably sitting about 3.5. From that, we're probably looking at about 2-1 profit, maybe, give or take in there, maybe a bit less. But it just goes to show kind of how easy it is to do. I mean, you've seen the full process. In the next video, you're going to see, which I recorded today, you'll see that I took in a wholesale bundle of t-shirts. And when I say these t-shirts are flying out the door, it's actually hard for me to manage. I've literally, between midday yesterday and tonight at 5 p.m, I've sold 23 of these t-shirts. £10, £11 profit each. Look out for that in the next video. But use this as a chance to see that it's not all going to be easy. It's not all going to be simple. Yes, you need to find your niches. Yes, you need to find your suppliers. Yes, you need to find your ways to buy your stock. Like, for instance, today I went to a charity shop that was doing like football tops. The queue was like an hour long to get into this charity shop because it was like a big event. Shit, absolute rubbish. Will not be back. From sourcing methods that I source, from using the wholesalers that I use, from using Vinted, from using the kind of For You pages that I use, this is a realistic week in what I'm doing. I'm doing £100 profit a day. Is it a side hustle? Argue with that. Like, genuinely argue with that. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Please do watch out for your next video because the sales are phenomenal, and I've got a feeling from how my Vintage is looking just now, it's going to continue until I celebrate these. And trust me when I say I'm already going to be ordering more, because I can order more, there's just a 2-week wait on them. Watch out for the next video. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below, ask me anything. Follow me on my social medias. Here's my social medias here. We post on there as often as we can, every other day. You get a long form on a Sunday, and we post at least once or twice during the week as well. If you have any questions, if you have anything, please do just reach out to me. But until then, we'll see you in the next video.